Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Chuke, is that you? No! F***ing Chuke!
Hey guys, Chuke here with Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Well, I've been talking about needing a bigger rifle, and this is safe, there's nothing in here. I finally got a 338 Win Mag because I did put in for some moose hunts, and if I'm gonna wanna hunt moose or very big brown bears, I wanted something a little bit bigger, and I found something that was really interesting. I was looking at some Rugers, but then I found this Kimber of America M98 Sporterized, and it says that right on the barrel, 338 Win Mag. So what happened, it's a really interesting story. It's kind of why I like this rifle is before Kimber, you know, the big company Kimber that makes the 1911s, before Kimber, there was a company called Kimber of Oregon, and then their plant was bought out by these people that called themselves Kimber of America. And what they did is, it's a legend. It's a really interesting story. They bought a whole bunch of Swedish Mausers. The 96 ones they made in some smaller calibers, but these Mauser 98s, the M98s, they rechambered them in 7mm and 338 Win Mag. And one story, the guy I got it from said that they only had 100 of them, and they sporterized them, they sold them, and most of them went to Alaska, surprisingly enough, and it makes sense. It was a cheap hunting rifle in a big, powerful round, perfect for Alaska. You know, Alaskans like to save money. A lot of poor people up here back then just moving up here. They needed a big rifle to take down moose and bears, so they bought these sporterized Mausers. And with the money that Kimber of America made selling all these rifles, they went ahead and bought the materials and the plant to go ahead and start up with the 1911s, and they moved to New York. So that's the story. I don't know how much of it I got right, but it's pretty interesting. It's a tough as nails, heavy rifle, but what they did is, you know, they drilled and tapped this top receiver, sporterized it so you could put a scope on it. I think they welded and you know, turned this bolt down so it wouldn't interfere with the scope, and then they took off the front sight on the front of this and bedded it in these cheap Ramline kind of plastic stocks. Well, they didn't bed it, they just put the action. There has been some problems the way they put the action in these stocks. So this is a project rifle, of course, and so one of the things I'm going to look into is checking out this stock, maybe get it bedded, or maybe get a Bell & Carlson or some other kind of stock for it, more than likely. But if I can bed it in this stock, it's a decent lightweight stock. Another thing, I called up Wild West Guns today, and they said that they could put a muzzle brake on here for about 300 bucks. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do, is put a muzzle brake, because these 338s, you know, I shot this, it shot fine, sighted it in, and it's just a teeth rattler. Chuck said that he would rather shoot a 375 H&H because it seems to push more and doesn't just rattle your teeth like these 338s do. You know, I'm going to develop a flint shooting this, so I am going to get a muzzle brake. It looks like they fluted the barrel a little bit, but it was really cool how they did this. You know, like I said, there's been some mixed reviews. Some people have had problems, but some people have said that, you know, once you bed it, these things are more accurate than they are. They're just, you know, sub-MOA. So I'm hoping that this will be. It's definitely accurate enough for me to hunt with. The trigger isn't that great. It's decent. I like a Winchester action more than a Mauser action, but I can work it, and I think it's going to be a great addition. And so this is going to be my project this summer, upcoming summer, to get it ready for fall in case I pull a moose tag. But I think it'd be a lot of fun. It's just a tough as nails rifle. Pretty heavy, that's the only thing. It's a pretty heavy rifle, so it just is what it is. So I'm not going to be hiking way out in the mountains. I'll use my Kimber Mountain Ascent for going way out in the mountains. But this is Kimber of America, before the regular Kimber. So pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this 338 Sporterized Mauser made by Kimber of America. Thanks guys, it's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10mm. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you almost die every time. Guaranteed.